now, Alfred, you put this show together.
Yes.
Can you tell me what BBQ Barn Elmer HB Jim Piglet means?
Yes, I think I can explain that. That means that was that beautiful thing where we had constructed a special barbecue barn, especially for Hillbilly Jim and Elmer, and they came along, and Elmer had a pig, and if you remember...
Oh, I remember the pig.
He did something. And
something that required liquid.
And I thought, yes. And they also bought their own...
That was done on Elmer, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And on his hand, and he tried to give me some cake with that hand, you remember? Which I refused, of course. Yes. But they bought their own group as well, all the way up from Kentucky.
Not to interrupt you, but I think we're ready to go into this first little piece that we put together for you. This, beg your pardon?
He didn't say nothing.
He didn't.
He's just a little nervous, you know, because he's on TV, you know.
Well, I guess maybe it does have an effect on some people. This looks... Alfred, does this look like anyone you know?
Yes, it does, rather. Reminds me of one of my old girlfriends.
I'm glad you said that, Alfred.
But I'll tell you what I like.
It actually smells like one of my old girlfriends.
Elmer, this is, I'll tell you, this is a terrific place, and you've got all kinds of, you even have your own band out here. This is really, we're quite honored.
Well, it's good to have y'all here, and we're going to have a good time. Got a big hoedown coming down. We're going to do a little singing. We're going to do a little dancing. We're going to do a lot of eating.
Well, I see.
Ooh, I'm ready for that.
A little iced tea.
A bunch of iced tea. I don't take a little bit. I take a bunch.
All right, that's Uncle Elmer and Hillbilly Jim, along with Alfred's relative there. We're going to take you to another piece in a moment, another Western scene. Is that what you have for us?
Yes, this is a Western segment, you see.
And the Silver Dollar Saloon. And in the Silver Dollar Saloon, we will find, among others, Terry Funk. Let's take you now to the videotape to the Silver Dollar Saloon.
All right, now what do you think of those actions? What do you think of that?
What do you think of him, boys? Hey, that's the Jump Dog's brother, Corn Dog.
Well, if that's an example of the way that you're going to attempt to handle yourself in the World Wrestling Federation, Mr. Funk, I would suggest that there are going to be some individuals that are going to very much look forward to stepping into the ring with you.
They better be ready. I'll brand them and I'll beat them.
Don't you think an apology is in order for what we saw a few moments ago? Don't you think the American public deserves an apology?
An apology?
Wait a minute. We'll be back with more TNT, but one last chance. Don't you think the American public deserves an apology?
Apology?
Disgusting.
That was disgusting. Yeah. Now, we revisited Mr. Funk, did we not?
Came back, we gave him another chance to redeem himself.
All right. Here's another chance. I guess it's the same saloon.
Yes, but different people there, and they're passing in and out.
That's not all they're passing. Let's take you to the tape.
From New Zealand, have you?
I've been around a few nice ones, Mr. Funk.
Nice
A few nice environments.
Thank you, Don.
You're a gentleman.
And the environments are getting a lot nicer.
Really? You're right.
Definitely.
I think this one, yeah, that was one for Tony.
That's a special
And what might your name be?
You know, Mr. Funk,
Donna.
how would you draw comparisons? Have you ever been to New Zealand?
Never been to New Zealand.
Where?
You've never been to
New Zealand. Have you ever been to New Zealand?
No, no.
Well, it's some of the land in New Zealand is a little bit like
I've
West
never seen
Texas,
anything like
actually,
this in New
from what I
Zealand.
understand. Mr. Funk,
Texas?
What?
First thing?
talking about some of the geographic.
Geographic.
Yes.
Wow.
Geography. I minored in geography.
Very well, then you'll know a little bit something about New Zealand as compared to West Texas, then, won't you?
So, what brings you to Texas?
Mr. Funk, it's a little difficult carrying on a conversation
We have some bad people here.
with you from time to time.
I'll show you See you there.
See you later. Have a good time.
Okay, Tony. See you. Again, let's talk a little bit. You've toured the entire world, have you not? Wrestling all over the entire world. And Mr. Funk, are you with us?
Oh, there's a lot of cattle here.
Just a minute.
Mr. Funk, could you please come back?
He gets a little wild around here on TNT from time to time. When we return, we're going to take you to a segment involving most of the managers of the WWF and their appearances, I should say their most unique and unusual appearances here on TNT. Back with more TNT, and many of you are voting, as we have encouraged you to, through the Wrestling Music Awards. And for the benefit of those who would like to vote for either one of the two categories, that is Best Personality in the, no, can't hear you at all, Nelson, over there, you and Dennis Dunn. Best Personality in the Land of a Thousand Dances video, or for that matter, Best Single Performance on the wrestling album, you do so by, in those two categories, by casting your vote to the Slammies, the Wrestling Music Awards, P.O. Box 1538, Greenwich, Connecticut 06836. Now then.
You got it in.
Going along, we're going to take you to some videotape footage of Bobby the Brain Heenan being fired right here on TNT.
Oh, that's good. And also with a weasel.
Isn't that a cute little weasel?
That is a
Which
nice
one?
little weasel, isn't it?
Isn't that a... That is such
Oh,
a...
you don't tell me I'm here being set up? This kid's got a Hulkamania t-shirt he probably bought at the matches on. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Hulk Hogan.
Well, that's...
Yeah.
We didn't know
It's
that.
got to have a favorite wrestler.
But that is a cute... Look at... Can we get a close-up of this little weasel? That is a cute little weasel. Now, if we could get a close-up of Mr. Heenan's face. Bobby, if we could just...
Do you see any whiskers? You see any nose in here that looks like a weasel's nose?
No, but check...
Look at the ears. You can't even see the ears on me. Look at the ears on that sewer rat.
They're not sewer rats.
I don't know what they are. They're nothing to do with me.
Look how long that little weasel is. That's a long dude.
Yeah.
Boy, I bet he could slither. He could get in and out of a chicken coop so fast. You think?
Why would you have something like that, young man? Excuse me, are you okay? You want a wake-up call? Why do you have something like that?
I like
Where did you catch something like that? Did you buy it?
Yeah,
People
but-
sell them?
Yeah, I bought it at a pet shop.
Well, now, Jamie, let me ask you. Do you personally see any resemblance, facially or in any characteristics, in terms of your weasel, your pet, and Mr. Heenan? Is there?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
What grade are you in?
7th.
You want to see the 8th grade? If you'd have been at the meeting and we had discussed like I told
Wait a minute.
everything-
I wasn't advised of no damn meeting. So don't start that.
Don't yell at me.
No, you don't come up here. Wait a
Maybe
minute.
you don't know who I am. I'm your manager. You were Paul Orndorff. When I made you Mr. Wonderful and you sit there and listen to me while I talk.
I'll tell you something right now. I want to tell you something right now. Huh? I want to tell you something right now. I want you to listen. I want you to listen. And I want everybody else out there to listen. You're fired. Just like that.
Gosh.
You're fired? Paul Orndorff just fired? Just fired Bobby the Brain Heenan? Mr. Heenan, have you ever been fired before?
He don't know what he's saying. He don't know what he's saying. He's overreacting. Just because he got beat or something happened to him in Madison Square Garden or something happens, he don't know how to handle himself. Nobody fires me. Nobody talks to me like that. I've never had a woman break up with me. I've never had a deal fall through, and I'll be damned if I'm going to be fired by a man like Paul Orndorff. He was just a ham and egger when I took him from nothing and made him. Who does he think he is firing me on national television?
All right. Mr. Heenan was quite upset as a result of that. Now we're going to take you to a tea room. And guess who was in the tea room? Mr. Fuji was one of the guests, but let's take you now to some vintage Lord Alfred Hayes tea room footage.
What is this?
That is stuff.
No, please. Can you relax a minute?
Sit down. Relax.
Get him down. Yes, get him down.
But this is insulting, Englishman.
That is stuff.
This is cheap China. It is not Japanese China.
No, it's
that is tribal tea. It is not Japanese tea. Japanese tea is very good. Eat it all I'm gonna eat everything on his feet. Wait a minute.
Just a moment.
Eat it all.
Wait a minute.
My goodness. All right, now we're going to take you to another piece of footage in which the manager of the Macho Man was announced. Everyone, of course, wanted a little piece of the Macho Man. He was the most sought-after property, I think, ever, perhaps, in the WWF. Let's take you now to a little piece of videotape footage. Models in swimwear.
Yes. That is part of the girls segment. This is a new segment now for girls.
And I'm told we're going to take a commercial break and then return. We'll be back with more TNT. Stay with us. There have been a number of attractive ladies on TNT from time to time, and we're about ready now to show you what was a swimwear competition of sorts. Lord Alfred Hayes was also involved, naturally. Let's take you down to videotape footage of the swimwear competition. Where were you? You arrived on the scene with a swimsuit. Yes.
I did. I had a swimsuit, but I was. You might see me later on somewhere.
I'm sure. We'll take you now to footage on Lisa Sliwa, who's really coming into her own at the WWF as of late. But this is back in her modeling days. Let's take you now to Lisa Sliwa footage. Lisa, who's becoming quite an accomplished professional wrestler, by the way, and a very attractive lady. There were some other ladies on TNT, a number of them. On this particular occasion, we're about ready to take you was, I believe, a massage.
It was indeed.
Mr. Fuji and the magnificent Morocco. Call him Beach Bum if you will. But let's go take you to the tape.
After a match, when is this normally?
This is before match and after match, and in between the daytime.
In between. How often, Mr. Morocco, you travel with your lady friends all the time? I mean, is this an occasional occurrence, or quite a bit of oil he uses?
No, must have lots of oil. The oil, sun will come and will penetrate the beautiful skin, make it gold.
I do have a lot of problems sometimes. I have to have my bodyguards. Mr. Fuji has to. He's doing a good job of it right now. Yeah. He has to screen and. Boy, it's getting oily down there. Mr. Fuji, with managers like him, people don't need enemies sometimes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I love it.
Yes, I would think so, but does that not keep you on your toes, Mr. Morocco, and keep you tough?
I got it on my toes, I got it behind my knees, I got it on my ears. You name it, that's where I got oil, thanks to Mr. Fuji. But we're having a good time because this is TNT, and I want my girls to be happy.
Mr. Fuji, very happy too. I'm very happy.
Mr. Fuji, how much oil? A case of oil per month? How and 10W, what's the weight of the oil you do?
1040.
1040?
Yes, very good for Morocco-san. Oil like this, it's very good too. Yeah. But must shoot more oil to make him skins come softer. Very soft. It's like baby skin.
Baby skin?
And it's soft. Then the muscle comes all in between baby skin and make it tough. Very tough, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm going to say, Mr. Morocco, yes. This is, we thank you very much.
Iran has nothing on us.
Too much. Incredible. By the way, when we return, we're going to have more of TNT, and we have had some guest hosts from time to time, namely Jesse the Body Ventura and Roddy Piper. So when we return, we will show you the guest host of TNT in action. So we'll be back. Stay with us. Back with more TNT, and Roddy Piper was the guest host here of TNT on one occasion, and Lou Albano was one of his guests. Mr. Albano made a unique concoction. He's quite an accomplished chef, so we're told. Let's take you now to what happened.
You add it to, you see this large can, it's 28. As you can understand that, Orton, can you see that? You get the 28 ounces of tomatoes. You strain your tomatoes.
You made the tomatoes yourself?
Yeah, I made my question with my feet. As you strain them tomatoes, you take them, baby, and you place that into the saucepan.
Yeah.
Isn't that delicious?
Oh,
yeah,
sounds good so
Now remember,
far.
not more than 3 tablespoons of pure olive oil, Italian olive oil. You see that?
Yeah,
okay,
pure
right there
virgin
you go.
pure virgin olive oil.
Virgin olive oil from unborn virgin olives. Then you turn around and you take some oregano. This is a foreign delicacy, oregano. You take a
I'm sure.
You sprinkle that in, and then you add a little bit of black pepper. We got the black pepper right here.
Wait, you're telling me this?
Yeah,
this is very convincing, but I'd like to taste it.
Would
man.
you like to taste?
Well, I want to give you a break.
Would you like to taste it also?
Well, you took some good spaghetti. Let's see how well you cook it.
We simmer that for about a couple of hours, and then we put it over some nice pasta. Just a minute. I'm going to get you. First of all, here. Let's do it this way. Have a little wine.
Okay, if you insist.
All right, that's enough for you. Let's have a little wine here. Open your teeth. Open your gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes. All right, let's
just put that right there. Yes, you put this. Why don't we just sneak a little sausage here while we can? Oh, what the mister? Yeah, little sausage. How's the sausage?
Ain't bad at all.
I'm sorry?
Pretty good. Ain't bad at all.
Wouldn't you love to be like him, huh?
Hey, man, you gotta be kidding.
You better hurry, Lou. Your 15 minutes is almost up. Time to eat. Yeah, get her down here for us. That would be nice.
Garlic there.
A little garlic? Are you gonna eat garlic, man?
Garlic, man.
You like garlic?
I'm married.
You're what?
I'm married.
You're married. That's why you like garlic. I can understand that. Hey, yo-ho, waitress, yo-ho. You want to whip up a little?
There you go.
Okay, come on. Okay. All right, weapons. Okay, this is wonderful. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna see just what you got. Would you hold that for me for a second? Yeah, thank you. Just put that by the garlic. You mother son!
What do you got?
Culinary delight is not exactly what Mr. Piper experienced. In any event, we're going to now take you into Jesse the Body Ventura when he was hosting TNT, and he was just about ready to introduce Prince, as I recall.
Yes.
Let's take you to Mr. Ventura.
Bringing out my first guest. Without the revolution, ladies and gentlemen, may I present the one, the only, from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
That was a little unusual there that Mr. Ventura would bring out Prince, and the Prince looked a little unusual.
It looked a little dubious to me.
Yes, indeed. We all thought that. As a matter of fact, we suspected that it wasn't Prince all along. We made a little phone call and during the break and found out this.
We're back. And as I said before, Prince has agreed to perform. Now bear in mind, this group over here is not the revolution. But Prince is gonna try it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince! Now we know he can dance. Now he's gonna sing for us. Prince without the revolution. Man, get it straight, man. This guy is one of the greatest performer in the world right now. Come on. Now they've done it. What? Oh, man. Now they've done it. Look at what that lousy band has done. They've caused the greatest entertainer in the world today to storm off. What kind of position does that put me in?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but now you've done it, Mr. Ventura.
What?
It was thought earlier on that this was not Prince. Haircut was different. He was too short. Arrived in a small car, unprotected, no bodyguards. I would like for you to know that a call was made to the management of Prince in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They have assured us that this man was not Prince.
What? You're telling me that ain't Prince? You're telling me I don't know Prince when I see Prince?
As a result of that, we would like to apologize on behalf of Jesse Ventura, on behalf of the network and TNT, for perpetrating what apparently was some sort of fraud.
Fraud? You're calling me a fraud? You're calling everything I do a fraud? I'll tell you what, McMahon, you can take your show and you can shove it.
Jesse Ventura. That was, by the way, not Prince. Back with more TNT, and Alfred, you put together a... God, give me a break, 10 seconds. You put together a potpourri section here.
Yeah.
This is Halloween. Lord Alfred Hayes style.
Well, okay, Albano was Captain Pumpkin.
Thank you. We'll just go to the tape and we'll take a look. Thank you for analysis. Let's go to the videotape.
Captain Louis Albano. Would you please welcome our very own Mean Gene Okerlund. Please welcome the Spider along with the fabulous Moolah.
Surprise.
Which was Moolah and which was Spider? No. Okay, now King Kong Bundy was here on TNT, and he's trying on wigs?
Yes, we had some wigs, and we happened to have them, and you know how his bald pate is, and he thought he would...
Well, thank you, Alfred, for that analysis again. Let's take you to the tape.
Right here. If I had the right size, I wouldn't have
Here's one, a little larger one, that type situation. That may...
Not in the long hair, McMahon, but I'll try it on anyway. How's this one look, Jimmy?
Bundy, I don't know. I think...
No? No good?
I don't like that one either. It's not too good.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's not
bad. You look completely different, I'll tell you that. First, then again, you know...
Maybe a little bit here. Nah, that's not you. That don't look
I've got one more. Let me see. One more. Let me... Maybe this one.
Fit this on me, Jimbo.
Okay, you.
I think that'll do it.
What do you think?
It don't look bad.
I think that'll
That's
do
got
it.
a nice part in it, too. It's not bad.
What are you laughing at? Nobody laughs at King Kong Bundy because you got some little English kid. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry.
I'll break you in half from here, Albert. Nobody laughs at me, McMahon.
You tried to make fun of him out here, man.
Nobody was laughing.
You tried to make fun of him.
No one was laughing about
You tried to
it.
make fun of him. That's what you tried
I'm
to do.
sorry.
Alfred, you're too much. Now we're going to take you to, apparently Mr. Morocco has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's a great actor in 3 different pieces: Fuji General, Fuji Bandito, and his latest endeavor, Fuji Chan. Let's take you to the tape.
There's the look I love so much. And you do love me, or you wouldn't have taken it for me, like you did at the nurse's station. Now prove you love me with a kiss.
Go home and kiss your wife.
You know I'd only be thinking of you. She doesn't understand me. I can't be myself with you. I need you, Louise. We've got so much going for us. Don't let that fact that I'm going back to my wife spoil a good thing for both of us.
Do you ever stop and listen to yourself? You don't make sense.
It's your face and your lips that have me so confused. You'll understand someday, maybe not today, but it'll be all clear soon. You got to know I love you. Now kiss me and let me go home with a smile on my face.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Forget about it!
on.
What are you trying to do? Kill me too? Put me in a bed with him? What are you? You're a wrestler, that's what you are. You're not a... I wouldn't know talent. I know. Wait a minute, I don't need anything from you. I didn't ask for any training. You're allowed
You're not going to get away this time.
You're very brave for a man who outnumbered 5-1.
They look like good odds to me from where I'm sitting.
Morocco, first I'm going to take care of you. Hand over that gun belt.
Don't make me laugh.
I want that belt.
I'll show you who's the fat.
Wait! Oh, kid. Oh, I love you. I love you. I need a glass of water.
She'd still be alive if you hadn't come to town, Ringo. You killed my Lil. Now it's going to be my pleasure to kill you.
Big mess.
The marshal's dead.
Dr. Biggers.
He's dead.
The stone is missing.
If only that great detective from Honolulu were here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Inspector Fuji-chan.
Greetings. I'm sorry I'm late, but number one son, daddy like dew on lawn of morning. Confucius say, he who hesitates gets the worm.
Oh man. Hey, look at here, y'all. What's going down?
I understand you have murder here tonight.
What makes you think it was a murder?
Great Scott, man. Professor Biggers is lying on the floor with a knife in his back.
And the sassafras stone is missing.
Sounds like circumstantial evidence to me.
A clue will speak for themselves. Bad alibi like smell of old lunch cannot stand the taste of time.
Oh, Mr. Chan, you must clean up this mess. The press will be here soon, and it'll mean a scandal on the society pages.
Confucius say you can't hurry love or investigation.
Come on, Pops, man, you rapping trash, dude. That was Lady Diana Ross, Mama.
Number one sound, like spare tire, should stay in car.
Look, Mr. Chan, even I can tell who the murderer is. It's Professor Morocco. He's been jealous of Dr. Biggers' career his whole life. Finding the sassafras stone was the final straw. He killed for the stone, for the money it would bring, and for the fame of being the #1 explorer in the world.
And I'll bet he even has the stone with him now.
Confucius say jumping to conclusion like jumping ship can only get all wet.
Hey, check it out, Pops. That's where it's happening.
Initial PM. Professor Morocco, perhaps.
Magnificent Morocco. I don't believe he's going to win an Academy Award. I don't even believe Hollywood will be calling it all, but nonetheless, perhaps we're wrong. In any event, we'll take you now to George the Animal Steel and Dr. Sigmund Ziff, who's both a psychiatrist and a gynecologist.
Give you a little bit of shock treatment. Just a little
Wait a minute, look at
bit.
that.
That's coming up, George. George, you feel wonderful. George, look at the intelligence in his eyes. The bubbling is coming up. It's coming up. It's working. Wonderful. Wait. It is working out. Oh, George, you're smiling. Intelligent smile, George. Say, George, animal. Say something. Animal. We got it. It's coming. George, I speak to you, George. You wonderful, George. I feel so good. Now I give you more of the treatment. Up. You're coming. Say something intelligent. Say something intelligent now, George.
How now, brown cow?
Oh, skits! I give him more. I take him up to the moon.
You sure he's gonna give him more?
Up in the way. It's going. It's higher. It's good. It's coming. It's wonderful. It's coming. What's happening? What, George? You
better cut that off,
George. Wait, Doc. Wait, Doc. George, say
Hey!
Wait, Doc.
Hey!
Come on.
Hey!
Wait, Doc.
Hey!
Okay.
All right, Alfred, now what? We have a little music video. You want to explain this?
Yes, we have, just to wind up with, we have all our different people who've appeared on TNT in various times. We've taken tiny little snippets, put them all together with a musical backing.
Ooh, oh, yeah. Sorry. Let's take a look.
Very nice, huh?
Back with more TNT. And Alfred, some of those pieces were relatively unusual. I thought maybe you in the bathing suit, that was probably the highlight of
that was
85.
awful, wasn't it?
And your belly button. What is this? What is this?
Oh, my word.
Ha!
That's rather nice.
Yes.
Choice between the girl and the champagne, or what?
Alfred, one of which I know you would know what to do with. The other, I'm not too sure. This is nice. Would you like to have a little of the bubbly?
For 1986, yes, I'd love to. Absolutely. Gosh, that does look nice. Just a sort of nice old Lang Syne fluid coming out of there.
Well, I'll say.
Lovely
This is,
girl, too.
Hi. Your name is?
Kim.
Kim, would you like to taste that to see if the official taster? Alfred always has that. You look, Kim. It's good.
Well, don't drink it all.
She's fun to be around. There you are, Alfred.
Merci beaucoup.
You bet. And does anyone have a nipple for this one, and I'll be all set for it.
Vince,
Bye.
Happy New Year, and
Yes.
to all our people who watch
Right.
TNT and all the people who work for us.
Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year.